Uh-oh, it's spaghetti.
Oh, right, I've actually got the RAM to have both video call and Roll20 and D&D Beyond and Twitch open now.
That sounds bad, Sir Longshot. You should fix that. Unless the lady's doing her job properly.
No, he's in college. OA is a good thing.
Hey, bud.
I focused on Calf to see the Puppo, and it said no. The internet said no.
No.
Here.
No
Put
Corgo
this
for you.
In here.
But I must see Corgo.
With this? Alright, fine. You want to see Corgo?
I saw Corgo.
Hi, Puck.
It's a bucket.
It's a bucket. Hi, Pan.
It's the other bucket.
There's a boo-boo.
Yes,
That's okay.
please. Quit judging me.
Oh, there's
The
the...
dog looks so confused and judgmental.
I'm glad he's okay from his overturn this morning.
Lay down. Lay down.
And this is now the D&D stream.
Alright, time to
just
go down.
Corgos.
Corgos.
Not that anyone would complain. The Corgos are probably better role players than I am.
You're fine, Sid.
You have
Stop
to
I mean-
stop shitting on yourself.
You seriously do.
Please.
They
Wait,
do...
let's actually check that. Speak! 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 Maybe not.
I mean, they
Try
do
to threaten
roll.
to stab him.
True.
Oh, you mean like this?
Why is that a thing?
He
I
thinks it's
don't
play.
know.
Yeah.
Also, please, check the Discord chat. That is his favorite, like, just kind of resting position with the,
His
apple
face
barrel.
is just in it.
Yep.
In
This dog
bucket
is my spirit animal.
is face in bucket is content.
Yup.
9 suck is the practice of drinking a hot or cold beverage through a Tim Tam. Oh.
I thought we were gonna go back to butt chugging for some reason.
Can I ask a question that I'm probably gonna get hated for?
Sure.
What's up?
What's a Tim Tam?
It's a cookie.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
basically.
It's a type of chocolatey cookie.
Oh, thank
So, I feel like that would be easier with Tootsie Rolls, Twizzler sticks. But
Yes.
But Twizzlers taste bad.
exactly. But
Bitch, the fuck?
they taste bad. I'm sorry to admit it, but you have a bad taste.
Which ones, though, to be fair?
Yes.
Because black licorice, red.
No, I like red licorice, but I really like the chocolate ones under the right circumstances.
What the
That's something that
fuck?
people have done all the time.
The licorice.
Seriously, the chocolate ones?
No, it's actually very specific. The chocolate ones are used when we're having milk. See, we bite off the ends and use them as straws. The red
doesn't-
ones vanish into various types of sodas because they're fun and interesting, and the rest, when we're not using them for beverage, we just rip them apart and eat them. Licorice is the only one that I don't like because I don't like licorice flavor.
Yeah. Who does?
I like
Somebody
it.
does because they keep making it.
Yeah.
It's on the same tier of hell as candy corn.
Not quite,
I actually like
because there
candy
are
corn.
people who
In small batches.
there are people who actually drink absinthe, which the last time I checked was nothing but black licorice.
It's aniseed, yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Your cat is being tortured by all this talk of candy.
I can drink root beer, but I cannot eat normal licorice. It tastes like an anal snake.
Alright.
Hi, Bundle. A little
Leaving
tongue.
that alone. Too easy.
Moving
No
on.
hanging fruit, what's the point?
I mean, if I don't get it out right, it's gonna be hanging hemorrhoids, hanging fruit. That count? Yes, root beer has licorice in it, or sassafras, depending on how you
Isn't
make
it
it.
like one of its main ingredients?
Explains why I don't
Sarsaparilla.
like it.
It's sarsaparilla.
Well, it depends on how you make it. Some do make it with licorice. Some make it with sassafras, sarsaparilla, sass.
The good old sunset sarsaparilla.
No, I refuse to believe it.
I'm
Quit
sorry.
choking your
He
cat.
just stuck
Let
his
the cat
full
go.
face into the
How?
barrel and
How?
sat there
Angel,
for
nope,
like
mm-mm.
2-3
Try again.
seconds.
He's my spirit animal.
What are you doing to that poor cat?
Trying to get her to hate me so that she stays away from.
Leave your cat alone. Put the damn cat down. Put the cat down.
You looked away from the microphone when you said that, so the last of it got torn off. I
Trying to
assume it
make
was
the
there.
cat hate me so she leaves me alone for 5 minutes. Because she hasn't done that since, well,
That's what
except
spirit
for
levels are for.
the last hour where I put her in the bathroom.
Did you feed her? Have you played with her?
Of course I fed her. Yes, of course I did.
Did you play with her long enough? Probably not. That's why she loves you. She wants you not to ever leave ever again. Suck it up.
Unconditional love from an animal is a good thing.
Yes. I mean, if it bothers you that much, just get rid of her in the morning.
Wow.
I mean, she has invitations to go to Canada, Brazil, and I could probably coerce one for Hubble.
Okay, so who are you shipping her to in the morning?
Bree would keep her too.
Yeah.
Cat.
Case in point.
Yeah. So you're shipping her to Bree in the morning since it's so terrible? Something loves you? Someone loves you other than everyone in this damn chat? No thanks.
Because we need an.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyways, what are we
so,
doing?
You're
There's another
standing at
staircase,
the-
and we're all just
at
like,
the
oh
base
god.
of like
Do we have to color ourselves in marshmallows
yeah,
now?
there are a few stairs leading up to a half open doorway into a dark shrine with pillars. The building is made of like bricks of the same stone that the rest of the ziggurat you've climbed is made of.
Whitestone? Percy?
Like
What?
limestone, yeah.
Down.
I
White
shook my head a little
limestone
bit. Am
covered
I
in
still
vines
feeling
and-
normal?
Yeah, you've had a headache and felt weird and like there was something pressing on you all day. That feeling is gone.
I go in through the doorway with a skip in my step.
You walk up the stairs and you open the door all the way. As you look in before you cross the threshold, the room appears to be barren and empty and dark. And you walk in through the door, and the scene in front of you changes. It's now like there's a strong smell of incense and there are hanging lamps across the room.
Always changes.
Smoke and reed mats on the floor. Blooms of flowers along the like vines are covering the walls with flowers on them. There are birds inside that are flitting back and forth.
It's
And
100%
as
time
you
to light a
cross
scented candle.
into, like,
Everyone who lights a
there's
scented candle,
canopy,
light a scented
right?
candle.
Like a purple
Especially if
canopy
it's
with
pumpkin spice.
tassels hanging from it. And
Pumpkin spice.
on top of pillows that
Cheesy,
are all in
crazy,
front
lemon
of you,
squeezy.
there are lamps on either side, and you see a large green snake covered in sort of shimmery scales. And this creature
Pumpkin spice vape juice.
raises its head.
How does that taste to
about
regular pumpkin spice?
4
Like
feet,
pumpkin
and its
spice
long
latte
body
compared to
and
that?
flared neck and like
This
rows
sounds
of
just
uh,
prickly?
scales are visible. And
Sounds like a no for me. Hard pass.
she says,
It will count,
I am
but it's not
Sajan
something I will
Baza.
suck on.
What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your heart. Now, mind you, none of the rest of you see any of this.
Tastes
You
like
see
coffee.
him walk through the door and disappear.
Oh,
We should probably follow him, right?
he's dead.
Probably is dead. I mean, we don't really know where he disappeared to. He just kind of walked through the way, and now he's gone. For all we know, we might go with him, or we might not. Or we might get turned into tiny little cubes of mincemeat, and they'll just eat us. Who knows?
So, you hear, I am Sajan Baza.
Massaging
Oh, we do
balls?
hear it.
Seek in this ancient place. Speak truth, for I hear your heart.
Massaging balls.
Shush.
What do you say?
This is supposed to be a dramatic moment, Hobble.
When am I ever dramatic?
Yeah, I mean, it's this group. I don't
That's
expect
fair.
anything but balls and weenies and
And
whatever.
poop.
Balls and weenies.
And Pringles in the booty. Yep.
Oh my god.
I
Snake
expect
butt.
things like butt chugging snakes and
Yep.
yeah.
So, are we all gathering inside here then?
I would assume so since we heard voices. I think I would go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
hear nothing.
Oh, we didn't hear anything.
You heard
Shaggy
nothing.
just poofed.
Shaggy poofed, and that's what Shaggy heard. The rest of you don't hear anything.
I mean, Shaggy poofing into nothingness seems normal.
Um,
He was there when
Oh.
No.
I wish I had another usage. Fuck. I think I know what just happened.
Planar buttholes.
Yeah.
Don't actually know about
That are
Butthole
illusion
word.
magic.
Yeah.
I've come seeking you, but I don't know what it is you help or hinder by doing.
She says, I assume you know, since you've trekked long to be here, that this is the ziggurat of Orlunga, and I am its guardian Naga Saja Mbaza.
We hoped as much.
The first time Jill
she
said that,
says,
I did not hear Naga. I actually heard massaging
I
balls.
may
So
be able to
now I hear the Naga,
answer any
and I understand.
questions you may have at this juncture in your journey.
Sorta, anyways.
Though, once you have come here, you may not come back to this place again. So, ask carefully.
Oh god, that means he can't come out to get us.
I assume there is a limit to the number of questions that can be asked.
Strictly speaking, that is so, but we can have a conversation. There's not a hard limit here, but stick to the important questions. I would like to help you with your quest.
To find the Holy Grail.
The magic that is used in resurrection is damaged or tainted in some fashion. My friends, my companions, and I seek how it is damaged and how to fix it, because other friends of mine have been lost. I would like to retrieve them. I have traded for the power to do so.
Broken. The sacrilege. You traded.
I made a deal for the power to help them.
With whom?
Don't you know the answer?
I may. Do you?
This is that cat from Adventure Time with approximate knowledge of everything.
Yeah.
I thought I did. But there are times where the cost seems high. I didn't realize how much pressure until I arrived here.
I felt the creature that attempted to enter with you. That is not a good creature, lad.
When I needed help,
You're aware.
the offer was there.
I understand that your intentions were pure, though you must watch carefully that they remain so. Step with caution, Shaggy, or you may find that you do not like where you end up.
Already don't like where I am, never mind where I'm going.
That's fair. I do not I do not know about the details of the broken resurrection magic you speak of, and as much as you may as much as you tell me, I fear that this is the dark the dark signs that I have felt, and the uh, bad omens from the city of Omu are intertwined with this, I feel.
The city of Omu.
Yes. The city where Rasnasi has taken up residence.
Boy.
He is... Rasnasi was once a good man and is now a creature of evil.
Don't like the sound of that. Doesn't sound very promising at all.
If you make it to this city of and attempt to end this curse on resurrection and restore your friends, as I assume your aim, you must also, if you want to be successful anyway, you will also need to eliminate Rasnasi. He is, I fear, at least very near the heart of, if not the very source of it.
Let's be honest, the path to that is murky. Any guidance you can give to help actually get to that point, to make the chances of that success increase.
To get to the city of Omu.
And deal with Rasnasi.
The city of Omu lies in a valley between the peaks of flame and the valley of law. It is not anymore in your time, anyway, a very nice place to be. It is dangerous and filled with evil men and abominations. But I feel that that is where you may find the answers to your questions about death and resurrection.
Is there any way you can help us find our way there? I mean, it's a big jungle, and finding our way here was problematic, to put it mildly.
It is a big jungle, and unfortunately, I live outside your idea of time. I cannot guide you.
I look back trying to figure out where the other people are.
I walk in.
When you walk up to the door, something stops you. It's like a curtain of air.
One visitor at a time.
It's like that Saran Wrap prank.
I did that to a roommate once. He moved out.
I've set my course. I have to do what I can to save my friends. I don't see any way out of it.
Would that as many men had such strength of character, but it will be tested many times before you meet the end of your quest.
Is there something we should look for on our way to this place? Something that'll help us with...
You may meet some who can help you along your way. Different groups who could be useful to you depending on the path you choose. Some good, others merely useful folks to know, understand. There are. You're from the north, are you not? You may be familiar with the Red Wizards. They are near, and though many of them are evil, some of them may be useful to you. Or you may make other friends in the city of Omu. You'll have to use your judgment.
So the city is still an actual city with people who live there?
In your time, it is somewhat reclaimed by the jungle, but there are factions inside of it. Maybe less than a full city, but definitely people that you may meet there. Not all of them friendly, understand?
From here, which way would we go to get to it?
South. It's
Directly
between south, between the peaks of flame and the valley of law. I know you have a map of great specificity.
It's where the skull is.
I know.
But let's be honest, I was really hoping that they'd
Give us an exact tile.
It's not so much an exact tile, but something useful that I could give to the ranger. I just happen to have that open so I can see that
Cute.
happen. It's
Hold on,
adorable.
I can't see it. Can we get a zoom and enhance too? maybe up the concentration or something.
Boot to the head.
Boot to the head.
I'll admit to a certain clarity since I've entered onto the top of the ziggurat. Is there any way for me to maintain that separation?
I cannot protect you once you leave my domain. I'm sorry, Shaggy.
Thanks anyway. Would you like a Scooby snack?
She says, "No, thank you. I reside outside of time. Need not such things. Save it, for you do."
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Can we win?
It's difficult to see for sure. It will cost you if you can. But I wish you the best of luck. And so she concentrates and starts to hum, rock back and forth. And when she opens her eyes, it's like Storm from X-Men, right? Like yeah, white and shiny. And she says, "Guard yourself. The creature that you have made this deal with may overtake you if you do not remain vigilant. It's important, Shaggy. Remember, remain vigilant." And then her eyes clear and she rocks back and forth again.
Thank you for the information and the creeped out factor. That was lovely. I guess I should go unless you think there's anything else I should bring with me.
I'll see your friends now.
I give a bow.
Uh-huh.
Back up.
Uh-huh.
Out I go.
Okay.
Bump straight into Warden.
And so the door is large enough, right? Like 2 doors. You come out, and Warden at that time was pressing against the door, right? And felt the air, right? So you step out, the air wall goes away, and Warden steps through.
I guess
So-
he was in a hurry. Why didn't you guys just come in? I mean, she seems friendly and.
And then you look back,
That-
and the room is empty.
That's fine.
Warden,
Would
the
be
empty,
why.
barren room that you've been seeing, right? You
Mhm.
step forward, and the room is sort of smoky and filled with floral and citrus incense and candles and flowers like you haven't seen in a long time, right? And a blue and purple canopy with cushions underneath in a rainbow of colors, and you see sitting up from the center of that grouping of pillows a shimmery green and purple and yellow snake with a soft, human, almost grandmotherly face, who says, "Hello, Warden. I am Sajan Baz, the guardian of Orlunga. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I see your..."
It is not of my people to lie. And he kind of hurriedly bows. May I approach? May I sit with you?
Please. She motions to a place on the pillow.
You are. It's been a long time since I've seen such beauty.
Are you flirting with the immortal guardian of Orlunga?
Can't decide whether he wants to be a furry or a scaly.
I saw how your friends butt
Or
chug
both.
I, in my years, I have grown in appreciation for.
God.
Now
That is
understand,
Hobble.
she in length,
Hmm?
if she were to stand at the back part of her, right, she's probably 12 or 13 feet long, but as it is now, she's her head is just a bit above yours as you're sitting, and the rest of her is curled on the pillow underneath.
Allow me a moment. I did not expect this to be so delightful. I have not crossed the realms in many years.
Morgan, you are the keeper of Mesro, or you once were.
In many ways, yes. Yes. Though my charge has carried me elsewhere these days.
Do you understand how your ward is a part of these proceedings?
I know a piece of it was yanked at very least out of where it belonged, and if not replaced, then set adrift. I do not understand why or how, and perhaps that is what I seek to understand.
I may be able to help you with this. You see, the part of the city of Mesro moved to your ward is an important temple, or at least it was, to the Mesroan, that they wanted to be sure was kept safe from Ras Nisi, as the city was set adrift during the spell plague. It still is in another plane, and will remain so until Ras Nisi is killed. Your friend Shaggy tells me that resurrection magic is broken, and I fear that this has to do with the omens from Omu and Ras Nasi's deceit and betrayal of the citizens there. It's horrible to think about.
And no doubt driven by greed and lust for power. It's tragic, the young races.
Ras Nasi was once a loyal paladin of Mesro, who was one of the Barre caring for it. And he betrayed his gifts in order to attempt ethnic cleansing against one of the local tribes. When the rest of the Barre stood for honor instead of genocide, exiled him from the city, he raised the army of undead that doubtless fought through the jungle. And when the undead armies overtook him, he retreated to Omu and hid there, becoming a part of something horrible, becoming an abomination, and allying himself with the Yuan-Ti of Omu, who seek to raise Dendar the Night Serpent and bring about the end of the world.
Oh dear.
So you see, you're closer to the center of thought.
You might want to fix your noise gate because you keep dropping off.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, make it just a little bit more sensitive.
Oh,
Just a hair.
I burped.
That's not much.
And it was
Yeah,
carrot
yeah.
cake, Oreos, and it
that
burnt
better?
some hairs on my nose.
We'll find out.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll get a little closer and speak a little louder. It's hard to hiss while being quiet.
I'm gonna ask so many questions with S answers.
Yes, please.
Also, I'm going to be upset if you don't actually ask this thing its favorite color.
I might.
So my arthritis about around 8
Okay, I'm
o'clock. It starts causing my legs to swell.
What's your second
So they
favorite
start
color?
feeling weird and just and
airspeed
so
velocity
sitting
of an
through
unladen
D&D,
swallow.
by the time they're done,
Can any swallow
it's-
truly be unladen? It doesn't have to be
both my
something there
ankles
to
are about
swallow.
this big around, and they hurt. So they're at that point where they hurt, and they're very
Not touching
swollen.
that one. Not touching that one.
So many of us are going to die when we go into this room.
Don't get old, kids. That's the lesson of the night.
I know I've given you a lot of information, Warden, but you must. We have not long. What is your query?
Do you know if I will see past the end of this?
You know enough to know that I cannot clearly see which path you will follow.
This is always the gamble, is it not?
Gamble,
If
gamble,
you are
gamble,
careful,
gamble,
it is
gamble,
possible for you to see it to its end. Really, those choices are in your and the hands of fate. And maybe the hands of Ubtao.
Boob towel?
Seems very, very.
Boob towel.
He once was. He left Chult, for the most part, when Ras Nasi coaxed many who live here to betray him, including the Yomuin.
Random cat screams in the
So
background.
we may have chances to gain his favor. This is delightful. This is a very, very. You have set my mind to spinning. I assume we are getting close to the end of our time.
You would be correct.
Meow.
Yes, thank you then. This is. It is always a pleasure to speak to those who outlive even I. I will be on my way. Thank you. And perhaps someday I will return.
May you live long and be well, Warden.
He lived a long time anyways.
Bow out.
Okay?
That's part of the rules, so you can't come back.
I don't think she told him that.
Charlie Barkin, you can never come
Does anyone want to
back.
go next,
You
or
can never
Shove
go
the bard
back.
through.
yeah, I've got work. No, I'm asking because I actually have work tomorrow morning. So
Shove the bard through.
Shove
yeah,
the
get
bard
this out of the
through.
way
Yep.
so I can actually go to bed. Because
Good, I won't be the only character that dies.
nah, I think I'll be all right. This is going to be a real fun conversation, though. I can already tell.
Especially since he doesn't roleplay it.
I have some strategies that might help. us.
That was a reference to All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That's actually.
When he falls back down to Earth
Who has the
and
map?
his watch keeps saying it over and over again because the head angel
It's
is
either Warden
telling him,
or
you can never
Wardle.
come back.
Does the map look any different if I pull it out?
Yoink.
Whip it out.
If not, I'm taking the map in with me. We're talking tactics.
Okay.
It's...
By the way, just because I don't, because no spoilies, mute me, everybody, but Steak, please.
No, it'll be fine. It's a private conversation. Everyone here's a decent enough player, as far as
All
I'm
right.
aware, right?
Ah.
Like,
All right, you're gonna gain out of character knowledge then, people.
unless
Could
y'all
use-
don't want it. I mean, I wasn't expecting something like this to come up so soon.
Yeah.
Well,
You
this is where
created
we
the
are.
character. Never.
I mean, if you wanted to do it like that way, I'm fine. I don't care.
I mean,
I'll hit mute. Just wave when you want me to come back.
okay.
Well, this is slightly awkward. Exactly, phrasing. We do that a lot here. Phrasing is still definitely a thing here. Phrasing will always be a thing. Actually, so that you guys can hear it, I'm gonna take these off. So you guys will be able to hear what's going on, but I won't.
No.
So,
Oh, they just deafened themselves instead of muting me.
Yeah.
Okay.
since you guys as the audience
I
can know all
come
this
here
shit, I can't. I'm gonna let you guys
hoping
listen to it.
Solidify
And-
a path
yeah.
I have admittedly rushed upon following through with,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. Okay. God, I do not have 18 charisma.
I know
Why
someone's
did I do
talking,
this?
but I have no
Okay.
idea what the fuck they're
I guess I
saying.
will take a look at the internet.
On you, I imagine you at least have seen a little bit of what I intend. If I continue on my current path, will I?
I also agree, ninja phrasing will always be a thing.
The future has many choices that I cannot know. I cannot know which paths will pass through your time and your place. I know that I hope that you will choose
I feel like Pims would be able to hear it anyways, because Pims
choose
has like
well and rightly and become
25 passive perception. He can hear
the hero
an
of
ant
this
fart.
tale. Whether you will or not is your choice to make.
I think Tenor wants to kill it. I think Tenor wants to kill us all. Oh, sorry, it's only 21. My bad.
What is your query, Cal?
He wants to kill us all.
How
He hates all of us right now.
back in the Zakar or wherever it is, I'm forgetting the name, but
Do the hustle.
why did they choose her on that day? And if you don't have an answer for this as a DM, just tell me and I understand. So
Wheeze? You've max amount of wheeze?
I also forgot her
Those-
name. So,
Her name is Sasha. Oh, her name.
yeah, I'll look it up because it's
That's
not really
fine.
important for this.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
But,
Wisdom. Okay, that makes far more
She-
sense.
Was betrayed and lied about. Honestly,
I was gonna say weenies
Whoever-
next.
whoever said that
But wisdom
she
definitely
was
makes more
a
sense.
changeling lied because of something petty. They wanted something that did not belong to them. It's not your fault, Cal.
Changeling. What is that what?
Yes.
Can you tell me more? Because again, he doesn't know.
So
Yeah.
many willies.
So
That's
for the sake of brevity, sit down, explain
Yeah.
a little bit of changeling lore.
Yep, she explains
Okay.
about changing their skin,
Yes, a room full
And-
of willies.
that in this she's in the same
Perfect. ASL.
Oh god.
PS meaning I annoying, yeah.
Alright.
So-
PS, am I annoying?
Yeah.
she says in the same way that snakes
one
molt
whole
to change
weenus
their
run?
skin, some
I know it says
creatures
we, but
can
yeah.
form new bodies
basically just
from their own.
practice
That is
jerking.
what you are.
with all the we
It's a
is.
shame you didn't know more before.
Sorry,
but-
Ninja, if your kids have a Wii.
There's nothing wrong with what you
My
are.
bad.
It's okay. Just use your abilities for justice, and
Ah.
things will be as well with you as they may be. In uncertain times, I can't say more. I hope the best for you, though, Cal.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
do
My heart.
appreciate
My heart.
that.
Yes, yes, it
That
was.
is more than I've ever heard.
Okay,
One more before, if I may.
certainly.
This group.
Huh.
If they find out that that I can do that, will that seed a false sense of fear, like I have seen several times before?
Not if you're honest with. They'll mistrust you if you lie. Not if you are different. Have you ever met a group so different as they are? Being different is not a problem with them. Lying is a problem.
That is comforting, actually.
Be honest with them, Cal. Respect them, and they will respect you as well.
Give a bow and a thank you,
Mhm.
and guess I'll be on my way.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
You
Okay.
good?
Yep.
I
You
had to
good.
mute Steak too because I realized that he was replaying and I was like, oh, mute him.
Well,
Yeah, I was fine with y'all listening to Steak,
Oh,
but
I was being cryptic in my questions anyway, so I mean,
oh.
Yeah.
We just deafened. So
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all are
yeah.
fine. It's fine. You're done.
all right.
He walks out.
That was
Damn it.
enjoyable, and y'all have a good night. I would stick around, but I've got a
You've
new
got to work at
remote.
the ass crack of dawn. Yep, it's fine.
Yeah, I've got a new
Okay.
remote schedule because some genius decided to sell from 8 to 5 of pure remotes on one day.
hmm with no
We
time in
heard about that.
between.
I'm thrilled to death.
I
Yeah.
thought Tedder was just leaving.
No, like I have to go to bed. So y'all have a
I'm
good
out.
night. It's
He
been
just walks down the side of the
So-
ziggurat.
So Tenor walks out, sits on the floor cross-legged and head, and
just
looks
kind of thinking.
looks
Yeah.
thoughtful and shocked and like he's processing.
Yeah.
Just processing so hard that he can't talk to you.
That he is shut down mentally. So y'all have fun. Have
Fetal
a good night.
position. Mood.
Not that hard. Anyway, no one die without me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Instantly all die.
Night Steak.
On that cue.
yeah, someone's gonna have to fill me in on. Well, actually, I guess I wouldn't know any of these conversations. So,
You would not?
No, you would
alright,
not.
have a good night, you guys.
Good night.
Bye. Y'all should probably let Hobble go next because they look sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have questions. I don't know what to ask.
Okay.
I don't have
What would
questions.
Yordle
I mean-
do?
Yeah, what would Yordle do?
Yordle be like,
Does Yordle just not give a fuck?
How do I get the snake out?
You're just like, I'm just here as the guide. Man. I'm not going in there.
yeah, pretty much, because, like, I don't got any fucking
Alright.
questions. I didn't know I was supposed to come up with questions, so fuck that noise.
Alright.
What am I gonna go do in there? Be like, hey, are you a consort? Like, what the fuck is this? Do we do the thing? What's happening?
Giggity.
Yeah, like,
Very nearly happened.
I got no stake
Okay,
in
that's
this. I mean, just, I'm just here to get paid and show you guys around.
Okay. That's fair enough. It's in character enough.
I mean,
I mean, the accent's a little off, but yeah, close enough. I don't have any deep meaning to my life. My life is pretty much over.
Jesus.
Oh.
that is dark.
I'm old. I'm an old ass turtle.
But look at Warden, he's old and useless, and nobody.
Okay. So
No comment.
so the tiefling walks out and is like sitting on the floor, rubbing his temple, not responding to anyone who attempts to speak to him.
I push him down a ziggurat.
Great.
Strict.
He'll feel better. He'll be too distracted with owies to be worried about what was ever said in that room.
Imagine getting pushed down the ziggurat. You'd fall through all the snakes that would bite you, and then through, like, I guess you would just drown in the quicksand.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be over by the second flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you'd be starting the deepest portion of the quicksand. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah, unless I manage to skip him like a rock.
I mean, it could be done.
So who's next? Me or the Furbolg?
You.
Okay. I take the map from Warden because I assume he'd have it.
Okay.
The map isn't different, is it?
No.
Okay. So I walk in.
Okay. And you see the same thing. You go from seeing cold, empty, unused stone to a smoke-filled, incense burning room with plush furnishings and flowers and birds flitting back and forth, and in the back of the room, in a pile of pillows under a like Moroccan style canopy, you see a naga with like shimmering scales, and you almost feel like you hear music in a cinematic sort of way, and she says,
Am I letterboxed?
Please, yes.
The movie when they forget the black bars.
Yep. Please.
I do have a question. When I go through, is the change like super sudden, or is it like a fade?
like, you
'Cause I think
blink,
it's really. Okay.
you like your eyes close as you walk through, kind of pressure, and you walk through and stuff pops, and when you open your eyes it's different.
Okay. They could kind of be spooked a little bit by it.
Okay.
So I'm like kind of on edge and then looking
Okay.
around.
Okay, and then you see a big ass fucking snake with a granny face. It's
Okay.
it's a snake face, but the features are human and soft and kind of smiling in an innocent and not creepy way.
I'm a little on edge, but all my friends came through here and they came out.
Yeah.
So I keep reminding myself that.
I
Right.
totally
Everyone
thought
just came
Keeper
out.
was not going to
This'll
get to
be
ask any
okay.
questions.
She says, "Hello, I'm Sajambaza, the guardian of Orlunga. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truth, for I hear your heart."
I am Finkelknob.
Hmm.
I assume my friends came in here and asked questions about where we should go and what we should do.
Yes.
I am
and they told me that resurrection magic is broken. I'm angry that I did not know that before your visit, understand?
Because we dropped the egg.
And unfortunately, I don't know perfectly how to help you, but I feel that it must be related to what is the evil that's been perpetrated by the abomination Ras Nisi, who was once a paladin of Mesro here in Chult. He's become evil and is attempting to raise a dead god to bring about the end of the world.
Mhm.
I feel it must be related to what's happened to your resurrection magic.
Dun dun dun.
so Omu is where we must go to stop them.
Yes.
What along the way can help us? And I unfurl the map.
Okay. You open the map and she says, "This map is beautiful. I've understand I am a historian, and as much as one who lives outside time can be. This map it is of your time, but still, it's a thing of beauty. Understand that you may find help. Many of the places that you may find help are difficult to reach. It'll be a choice for you between seeking more help and hurrying to your destination. I feel that you may be strong enough to go to start your questing there at this time, but you may be able to gather more help as well. There are wizards in the heart of Ubtao, and she points to the area of the map close
Big
to
floating
what's
rock?
marked as
Okay.
floating oval rock thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the red mages.
They're not all good people, but they may be of use to you. Tread carefully. There are, in other places, as marked on your map, Kir Sabal is a stronghold of. That's way over here.
I see it.
Yeah,
Oop. You did a drag.
I moved some shit. It's fine.
Yep.
Kir Sabal is a stronghold of Aarakocra. And they are a good and mighty people who may be able to help you, but the trek for you on foot would be long and treacherous and perhaps not worth it. You may find help from the dwarves in the mountains near the western edge of the Valley of Lost Honor.
You're cutting out a little bit.
Sorry, you may find help from the dwarves of Hrockhamar in the Kobold Mountains at the western edge of the Valley of Lost Honor. But again, that's out of your way. And how much help they would be to you depends on your persuasiveness. Otherwise, you may go straight to the city of Omu and you may find help there within the city. But you must be careful. There will be many pitfalls along your quest, and you must always remember to be careful and respectful in the home of strange gods.
Shit, does she know I'm going to ask about her favorite color?
Be not worried, Finkelknob. I am not a god. And I have a sense of humor.
So what color is it?
It's pink. And then she giggles.
Okay. And I guess with that, I walk out.
Okay.
Dum dum dum.
Dum dum dum.
Did you learn anything?
Yep. And I'll start marking up the map with what she told us about.
Damn it, you took my question. And I'm not talking about the favorite color one.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright.
Okay. So, Finkelknob walks out of the empty room that he wasn't in a minute ago.
Hobble, you okay? You seem to be dabbing to keep awake.
Yep.
You should go to bed, Hobble.
I pushed the cleric into the hole.
Okay, fine.
It's not disturbing at all.
Catch me.
The snake hole or the snake hole?
Yes.
Someone make a popping noise.
No. No.
Oh,
No.
do it.
Ah!
Oops, did you try?
And his snake slithers off.
Bleh.
Floating over
Okay.
a rock thing. Helpful mages, but not all good. Got it.
Oh.
I have actually been taking notes this time, so yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
So, he walks out of an empty room that he wasn't in before, and you enter, and you close your eyes against the pressure, open your eyes again, and are suddenly transported somewhere completely different. It smells delightful.
It's a whole new world. Smells like cotton candy and yum.
I was
And you
going to say
see the biggest snake you've ever seen, ensconced in pillows and smoke at the other end of the room.
This is a snake and not the blue caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. right?
pardon my intrusion.
Just checking.
It's alright, I've been expecting you.
This seems
It's...
very comfortable and
You have a good
as
night,
Keeper
Pamela. Hope your back feels
walks
a lot
around,
better.
they
Take something if you can.
kind of
And
look
you gotta stop partying so
ridiculously
hard.
sick.
At least without us.
It's alright. Make yourself comfortable here. Unfortunately, your visit will not be long, but take what comfort you can from this place.
Love you.
Thank you. I know you have talked with the rest of my friends and one of my allies and the new guy.
TM.
TM. And I hate to be selfish, but I have this feeling that all of my questions about our mission, our goal at hand have been asked already.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, less for most creatures. Ask what you may.
I cannot get a straight answer out of him. How much does Warren know about me? I don't know where I come from. I only know what my mother told me. And even that wasn't that much. And
He knows much more.
And as Keeper's speaking, their voice kind of breaks a little bit, and I'm trying not to make it break right now because this is more emotional
heavy
than
shit.
I thought.
Yeah?
I trails off into, and now she's gone, and I don't know why. And I want to bring her back, but if it was her time, I don't want. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Keeper. It's okay. It's okay. It's hard to lose people who are important. And it's okay to want answers. Trust that Warden will give them to you when he is ready. It is as hard for him as it is for you. And be careful about bringing your mother back. One, I know not exactly what this curse is. It may not be possible. And if it is, you may bring her back to something worse that she's not ready for, or less than whole. Be very, very careful.
The only thing I know is that she. The forest, the day she died, went up in blue flame. What that means, I don't know.
In your time, the time of your childhood, magic was broken. You know the spell plague. The Mistra was ripped from Toril and from the plains where she should have been, and chaos was unleashed. It was worse than the Nine Hells for magic users, and for some worse than others. It may be that your mother lost control of her powers in that moment. So, the one you have to blame is not her. It's not her fault. You know that. I'm sorry that you're sad. Focus on the task in front of you, and try not to let the past haunt you.
It's what she would want.
You're right. It is. Take joy in the moments that you have, those in the past, for what they were, not with the weight that you assign to them later.
A little personal question, if I may ask.
Ask.
You have a friend who visited us some time back. A pixie dragon. Yes?
Nocturne, the fairy dragon. Yes? I know her.
She took a friend of ours for mischief. I was just curious to know if he's okay.
He's in a spot of trouble with a god. She, actually, as the case may be, is in a spot of trouble with a god, and has a smarter mouth than is healthy for one in such predicament. So
That sounds like him.
is she okay? Hopefully,
You're not my real Canadian.
is the best I can say at this point.
I'm going to have to ask about that transaction later. All right. Thank you. And
iPad,
if you see
phone,
Nocturne again,
those things. See with your heart.
tell her I will
Yep,
try to have some cookies for her next time she visits.
Cookies. I got Canadian
Real
Oreos.
sweets. More than is healthy for anyone, but especially someone so small. I'll tell her if I see her. Travel safely.
My thanks.
And remember that you have a blessing from Ubtao sitting heavy on you. I can see it.
Ubtao.
Aye, but the proper time to use it is not something that comes to mind. Not yet.
You will know.
And I...
As much as an armless creature could wave goodbye.
You got the tail. You got the tip of the tail. You just
Wiggle,
do
wiggle,
that.
wiggle.
Yeah,
Or the
tail
tail.
does. I was half expecting the tail to, like, freaking...
The maraca.
Yeah.
Housekeeper salsas out of the room to the maraca.
No, that's much more of a solemn kind of walk with a lot of rubbing at the eye.
So you all blink as Keeper walks out, right? And it goes from being
Oh god. Does she
near
still have
sunset.
time?
Keeper walks out, and you all blink, and when you open your eyes, the sun is rising.
Does she... Oh, okay, I guess she's done.
Time fuckery.
No, I just thought of questions I had, but I'll worry about it later.
Okay. Yeah, you already passed. Sorry.
I mean, whatever. I just thought of questions, but... Whatever.
Okay.
Sun's setting? Or what?
The sun was it was mid-afternoon. Now it's sunrise. It's like daybreak.
Well.
Do we feel rested?
No.
God damn it.
Damn. Oh, I think it's safe up here if we want to sleep.
Where are we?
Huh?
You're at in front of the door to the shrine.
I wanted to make sure, because she said once we get up here and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, that
Maybe we'd be
was...
somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thought, though.
Eh.
So with that, I wiggle down the steps.
So do we gotta, like, do everything in reverse now? Like, how do we get there?
I'm just going to assume.
Okay.
I guess I gotta
So you
peek that
go
snake
back
out.
down the stairs.
I assume there's sticks there still.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Definitely.
You wiggle back down the stairs, and you walk back over the gravelly bit, and back down the thorny, viney part, and make it back to the base of the ziggurat. What does the atmosphere between all of you feel like as you're making this strange and mildly embarrassing trek.
I'm wondering why the fuck everybody's being so bloody quiet. Like, did someone else die?
Oh, it's pink.
Oh.
Definitely burst out laughing at that.
Keeper smiles, but yeah.
Is like deep in thought, probably. That's my guess, anyway.
Yep.
Emo.
Bitey didn't get to ask any questions.
All around me are familiar faces. I don't think Warden seems different at all. Like, he's still pretty dopey.
He's still Grandpa Pimmelbug. Got it.
Yeah. He's unfazed, if anything.
Okay.
Find out if we all got the same information about
That town.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's stuff is the same based on conversations we had earlier.
Ah, yes, but I mean, it's more a case of
Right. You're verifying with each other
Yeah.
since we're all in there at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and you come to the realization that you were the same thing and saw the same room and the same weird lady.
But did she know your name without actually asking it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They didn't say mine.
She did.
Huh?
She did.
She didn't know my name. She didn't say it
No.
first.
She didn't say.
I
He said,
introduced
"I'm
myself.
Finkelnub." Yep.
Oh. Well. Okay.
Huh.
So what exactly are you all sharing and not sharing with me? Because that sounds like a real good psychedelic.
I mean,
trip.
they're discussing it in front of you.
I know, and that's the question I ask as a joke. Obviously, they're not smoking anything. They're not taking anything.
Not yet.
We haven't eaten any of Warden's, excuse me, food
The
lately.
devil's Chilton lettuce.
Yeah, the only thing that's been tossed is my butt with a snake.
Oh, gee.
I mean, I also puked.
That's gotta smell great going back down.
Been
Oh,
cooking in the
shit,
sun.
should have avoided the puke on the way back down. That makes this difficult terrain. Also, the snakes. I unfurl the map and show all the new information that we have.
Okay.
Yeah. And she said that there are things that could help us, but that they're not all probably worth our time and the effort to get there. I
Which
think
ones
it's-
are?
Well, the mages that are near the floating rock we saw might be helpful, but they're not all good.
Yeah, the red mages. Some of them aren't evil, or aren't a problem for us. Apparently,
Some
not
of
necessarily
us
that they're
evil.
not.
And others
Evil.
might be.
They may be useful, I think was the phrase.
Right. They're on our way anyways. And then there's a city of dwarves to the west of the Valley of Lost Honor. That's also close to where we need to go.
They're not cannibal dwarfs, are they?
She didn't say.
Cannibal dwarf.
They are now.
I've heard tales of dwarves in the deep that eat whatever they can get their hands on. It's
And that's in the Kobold Mountains. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, about that, I heard some news about our little friend.
Period.
She seems to have gotten herself into a bit of trouble with the god.
That doesn't surprise anyone.
mouth like hers.
Ran her mouth off where she shouldn't have. I knew
Yes,
you.
we've been working on that.
I mean, sometimes the truth is hard to keep hold of.
I knew you were very partial to her, so I wanted to ask.
Sorry. Out of character.
Plus, I would
That's just an old man
feel-
Pims, not an old man Pimmel. Bolg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I would feel at least some remorse if something bad befell her.
No, not a lot we can do here, especially if they pissed off a god. I always thought that'd be me.
Well,
God.
Says you have.
You know,
I probably have, actually. At least one serpentine god. Oh man, Wanti, you're not gonna like me.
It seems we may have an opportunity of sorts. That's a
she
crash.
crashed.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Back.
She move again.
Nope.
She gone again.
She got it again.
Oops.
Okay.
Wax on, wax off. Calf on, calf off.
Quick, reveal secrets.
Calf on.
Okay, so Keeper's father. Wait. Oh, hi, Calf.
I am your father's uncle's cousin's roommate.
No, don't spoil it.
They
Come
were
on.
roommates.
What does that make you? Absolutely nothing.
to be fair, you've been hinting / joking at this for about 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah, that's because I still haven't decided. Oh, we're losing Hobble.
No, that was a head desk because you can't decide.
No,
Can
yeah.
I call you steak?
Wow.
Ooh. No, I haven't made any decisions and then immediately regretted them. It's fine. He's not here. I shouldn't be roasting him like that.
No, wait
That's
till
fine.
you
He'll feel the roast in his sleep. It'll make him sleep better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Warm and snuggly
It'll
on
be
the
nice and
roast.
toasty and comfortable for his sleeping.
Exactly.
We have
Chills understand.
opportunity, perhaps to restore a bit of Ubta's power and gain his favor.
More than what we already kind of have.
Much more. It seems that Ras has
Oh, I should ask for
performed a
time.
form of coup and converted many followers. And this has caused Ubtao's grasp and presence to retreat.
I have to turn you up when you're talking in the warden voice right now. You're very quiet.
Yes, it's part of it is the microphone, and part of it is just the voice being very quiet.
I had a hard time with the snake voice too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry about it.
May gain aid by restoring his faith in some ways. Though that may wind up being a large endeavor, given the state of the populace that we have encountered.
What, with most of them being undead?
Yes, I suspect this has much to do with the conversion of faith.
Also,
How
Might have been
you
all
find your
muted.
fuck.
Yep, I assumed it'd be something like.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
That's fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah. Some in the context you mean it in, that's not something I ever when I was using it more frequently.
it's okay. I
Something
just
I was just
something
curious.
like we're fucked. So that's the sign for fuck, and it can be directional. We're fucked.
That was a hard we're fucked.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
heard
what you
that
were
one.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
All right. So I think
So,
the next. Oh, we're probably still going to see the same thing.
no, go on ahead.
I was going to say, so what's the next place we should go to? I think the
Booty.
floating rock's a good idea.
Are you
Mala.
only saying that because you want to lick it?
Don't judge me.
I'm just asking.
I have to get to it. It's floating. It's going to be hard.
I'm sure we could find a way.
I second the floating ovary rocks.
Motion carried?
Should be easy since they're floating. Just kind of.
Hey, we want to swing through Jungle Lung so we can see frog people and die.
Frog people.
If we go back the way we came, we may be able to save some time.
Like frog and taste like people.
I'm wondering what.
People.
I guess I should have asked about places we don't know about. That would have been great.
Mm. I mean, yeah. Oh no.
Yep. Too late now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You learn much from every path you take in life, even if it's the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you being the wise guardian.
Because the fact that they're the ancient old turtle at the end of their life.
Mm-hmm. Wisdom.
Wise
Out
Guardian
of
plus
curiosity, how many old fuckers do we have in this group?
2?
The lamb.
Just the two.
Okay. Was just mostly
I mean,
curious.
I at least have always assumed that Finkelknob is middle-aged.
He's like 40, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is young for a gnome, actually.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
okay,
that's
so
like
young.
Finkelknob
like-
and
Maybe 40s, 50s.
Okay.
yeah, Finkelknob and I are essentially like the I just turned 18 crowd.
Okay. Shaggy's
Or-
like, I was a stoner, but now I'm trying to get my shit straight because my friends are dead.
And is apparently 50 years
Rehab.
old.
You're not my real ninja.
Yeah, Hubble, you fell asleep for a little bit. You should.
Oh, I fell asleep a lot of little bits. Here, there,
Yeah,
everywhere.
go to sleep, Hobble.
Over there, over here, over there, over
You have
there.
work tomorrow, right?
No, I don't. I would not be up at 12:41. It is Borderlands weekend.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
well,
Then go play some Borderlands and go to bed.
No.
thank you for
I won't.
staying up as late as you have.
Yeah.
Thanks, friends.
'Cause I got nothing to do today. Except play
That's a good thing.
Borderlands. My sleep's already fucked
Are you
as
gonna
is.
stream Borderlands
Yes.
tomorrow?
Yes.
Mhm.
Like early or like at
Is it
regular
good?
time?
By the time I wake up, it probably won't be early. What's with the thumbs? Thumb down, up, down? Are you the emperor? What's happening?
You're gonna
Good,
wake up
bad,
before.
Good, bad.
Hubble said they liked it
I
when I
love
asked
it.
earlier. I got a thumb.
Okay.
I'm running around as Amara and wrecking shit left, right, and the other. And all the little
Yeah, that's why I wanna
stupid
play.
details are great.
Mhm.
I love
Big
them.
Big cut woof? What?
Oof.
I was halfway considering asking the Wise Guardian, what happened to Blue?
Oh.
That's too bad now.
I could have spun a fucking yarn about that.
Oh, you could have? Okay.
I mean, I could have come up with something.
Okay.
It would have been weird as fuck, but
I'm
that
your
one doesn't
only
have
ninja.
Cracked
consequences.
you out of nowhere. I was gonna do
Touche,
that.
ninja, touche. You have me there. Yeah, I thought of questions to ask, and it was, am I actually gonna find a mate, or am I just gonna die alone? And are my kids gonna
Aw.
grow up okay? Or are they gonna end up terrible people?
What
And
are-
did I do all this traveling for nothing? It's fine. It's too sad to be this sad this late. What? It's too late to be this sad this sad. Close enough.
Good enough.
I mean,
What are my winning lottery numbers?
Good night, stream.
night stream.
Saying goodnight to you guys. You have to say goodnight back. You can't just leave them hanging. That's rude. And I streamed better for you. What are you doing to that cat? Ninja says night stream. Pondo who wants to harass you, not be harassed. Pims says goodnight to stream. And himself.
Sorry.
For what?
I did the
Are
inhale too.
This side of the Mississippi.
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting in and out. I don't know if it's
That's
your
because
gate.
I'm off axis. It's not a gate. It's a
Directional?
Yeah, it's the sort of microphone I have with not enough preamp.
Oh.
It's gonna be fixed next week.
Is it a shotgun style microphone? Or-
No, it's a dynamic mic. It's like a vocal microphone that you'd use.
Alright.
It's a podcasting
Let's
microphone.
get
Is what it
the
is.
things rolling.
It's not
So-
side address.
It is now time for the beds. You guys have a great one. Good night, sleep tight. Snuggle muggle. Pet the doggo, or cat, or whatever you got. Bye!